Hey, good people, how you doing? My name is Nicole Williams, and I am the CEO of Command the Land Ventures, which is a housing agency that provides housing for veterans, seniors, adults with mental health issues, and independent individuals as well. And today I wanted to give you a day in the life, or just show you a day in the life of a passive housing agency provider. I'm headed out to one of my properties right now, and it's actually due for an inspection. So this property is designated as a boarding home, and we are subjected to periodic inspections. They're not unannounced inspections because it's not licensed by the state. Boarding homes here in Dallas, Texas, where this particular boarding home is situated, it's not licensed by the state. It is permitted by the city, and so city does not do unannounced state or unannounced inspections. They do periodic inspections, and so today is my inspection day. Now, typically I operate this business passively, and I have managers that handle the inspections for me, so I actually don't have to be there. But for the purpose of this illustration, I wanted to handle the inspection myself today. And it's also a good opportunity for me to just drop in and see how everybody's doing. Even though, I have a house manager that notifies me of any maintenance repairs that's needed or any situations that may come up that need my approval or guidance. I still like to drop in from time to time and just make sure that everybody is doing okay, and essentially mind the business that pays me. So stay tuned. I'll be showing you what the property looks like, and you'll get to see some of my residents there. And I will kind of just, talk about the status of the inspection and what it's like to be a passive operator. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, she does.
Cheese, okay.
Cheese.
Cheese, okay.
All right, this is Miss Callie. She is my mother-in-law.
Cheese and money.
Say hi, Miss Lydia. Hi. I'm trying to get her to stay out here with me for a little bit, even because the inspector's going to talk to her anyway, but she said no, she got to go.
I get in the bathroom.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll come back later.
Okay. As you can see, it's just a regular house.
2 weeks of freezing temperatures, something we've never seen before.
But it has been modified.
So I wish you could see Scott's face right now because he is mortified. You may have seen something like this video on social media feeds. This video and ones much like it are going viral, claiming that Texas and other southern states will be experiencing an upgraded freeze, even worse than last week. But let's bring in our...
One such modification would be we have a recent vacancy. We had a gentleman who stayed with us for about 5 months while he went through physical therapy. So he was an amputee, and he needed to have his physical therapy completed here under our care until he received his prosthetic leg and was strong enough to walk on his own, and then he went on home. So now we have a vacancy, and we're receiving tons of calls for that vacancy, and we're just determining if it is the right fit, if we're the right fit for the person that is looking to stay with us.
One model saying 60, one model is saying, temperature's cool. All right, so both in the low 50s going into Saturday. A little difference on Sunday morning. It's 20 degrees to 34 degrees. So that shows the change in the
spoilers, of course.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So guess what we did? Yep. What happened today? We passed inspection.
Oh. I didn't say nothing.
Okay, let's say it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. We passed inspection. Yay. All right, so inspection has been passed. One thing that I wanted to point out, this home is located on a pretty busy street. And it's also located across the street from a school. Beautiful school. Now, why am I mentioning that? Is because for some people, that could be a deterrent. The fact that it's on a busy street makes it noisy. It's across the street from a school, which also, may not be as appealing. But for others, noise is what they crave. So they don't want to be in a residential neighborhood that is really quiet, kind of like in the suburbs. They like the noise, they like the hustle and the bustle, and they especially love to see the kids. So the residents that live here in this particular home, they love when school lets out so that they can interact with the parents, sit on the porch, talk to the kids, and they love the noise of the traffic. So, it's definitely, you need to consider that when you are choosing a location for your home and making sure that you understand the demographic of people that you are serving. So again, some people love the noise, some people like quiet. So because of that, we have homes that are, located here in the heart of the city. And then we also have homes that are located in quiet suburban areas. So just something to keep in mind. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that this particular property has 2 houses on one parcel of land. So I actually own both of these, and this is something that I'll be teaching you all how to kind of use advanced strategies. I'm not going to go in and disturb the resident that's there right now, but this is another one of our properties here. And the cool thing about this particular property is, like I said, it was 2 houses on one parcel of land, and I used my advanced real estate strategies to split the 2 properties and create a condo association. And by doing that, I now have 2 properties. The city is happy because they get to tax me for 2 separate properties, right? But now I have 2 standalone properties, and which means that I can value each property based on its own merit. So what I mean by that is, initially, if I wanted to get an appraisal, if I wanted to find out what the property value was, an appraisal would only capture the value for just basically the main house, right? So it would just only capture the value for this house and would not take into account that there is a separate dwelling, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, full house in the backyard. And so I wanted to get credit for that. And so now I'm able to receive an appraisal for that property, and I'm able to receive an appraised value for this property as well. So those are some of the advanced real estate strategies that I teach. I teach how to acquire properties using other people's money. So you're not using your own money, not using your credit to acquire these properties and create wealth. So if you have any other questions, you can contact me, drop me some comments below, and let me know what you need from me. Happy to help. All right, it's time for lunch. Okay, so I've just eaten a healthy lunch from Salata, and now I'm back home. And my day is pretty much done, guys. I did take a couple of calls in between time from the time that I ate my lunch to now, and took some really good calls to move business forward. And but as far as my agenda goes, there's nothing else that's on it. I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm about as passive as that gets. That's about as passive as it gets. So I guess I just really want to give a shout out to my power team that helps to, keep this engine running. The caregivers that I employ, and my house managers, and my marketers, and my virtual assistants that, answer the phones for me. And I'm able to accomplish, just so much more in a day because I have a team. And so I'm just immensely grateful for them. As far as my coaching, I mean, my obligations are like once per week I coach, and my students are off applying what they've learned. So there's really nobody that needs anything from me right now. So again, this is about as passive as it gets. And so if just dropping in from time to time and saying hello to my residents and just making sure that everything is running smoothly, if I do that, honestly, I only do it about, I would say, on average, maybe twice a month, I'll rotate through my properties and just lay eyes on them for the ones that are located here locally. But I have cameras in all of my properties, and I communicate regularly with my staff. And so, I'm always informed of everything that's going on. But again, in terms of my time, I'm definitely free to spend my time how I wish, and I'm making, income while I'm here at home. I'm not having to do anything tedious, and everybody's doing what they love. I love bringing this thing together, providing housing for, the people that need it. I love providing employment for the people that are looking. And I love coaching the students and teaching them how to do the exact same things, like, following my step-by-step blueprint and how to create wealth and generate passive income as well. So I'm winning, and I want the same for you as well. So if you're interested in learning how to become a housing provider, a housing agency, and when I say a housing agency, meaning I don't just offer shared housing. I also provide regular housing for single family rentals. I also provide Airbnb. I also provide Section 8 vouchers and vouchers for veterans. So my housing agency encompasses multiple types of housing that we provide. And so if you are interested in learning more about how to become a housing agency, reach out to me. I'd love to connect. All right, y'all. Well, until the next video that I drop, y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon.